I did not know that you had a daytime talk show. I watched it. You won an Emmy for it.
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
Your daytime talk show was all comedy.
Right. The way we made the daytime show feel like a late night show was we fiddled with the clocks.
How so? Oh, I get it now. Okay. I didn't say I was the sharpest tool in the show.
Oh, you're fine. Good heavens, you're fine. What a lovely thing this is.
Can you, wait, how the hell did we get here? How did I go from on your desk dancing to now all of a sudden, like, how did we get here?
Well, I just had an Uber up the west side. Is how I got here.
I never knew this is where life was going to take me. Did you know when you were young, like, what you wanted to be and do in the world?
Well, this is all I wanted to do. I recognized it when I was a sophomore in high school. And people who know that early, perhaps not yourself, but it came to you, and people here who find out early what they want to do, it's a true blessing. I feel bad for people who are wandering through life, not certain what they want to do, unfulfilled perhaps. But for me, it happened when I was a sophomore in high school. And then I went to college and I majored in underage drinking and everything.
Oh my God, me too. When I was realizing that this show was getting very real because it was figured out and we did the pilot and then it was announced in 2019 and then 2020 the pandemic happened and we just didn't know if we would really go on due to world circumstances.
That's a lot of pressure.
And I reached out to you and I wanted to ask advice from you. And then we really got into a lot of parenting stuff.
Oh, did we really?
Yeah, we talked a lot about your son. And
son. Oh, my God. You folks have kids?
Your son's 21
21
now.
years old. What a guy, and what a guy. Would you, if he was 19, would you have applauded?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's true.
It's one of these deals where and I feel stupid trying to describe parenthood because people who are parents know exactly what that experience is. And it's a book for which there is no end, and some chapters are happy, some chapters are sad, but by God, you're committed to reading the entire book, and your day stinks if their day stinks. If their day is great, you feel like the Queen of the Rose Parade. But my son, Harry...
I think you just did a really good job at describing parenthood, actually.
Well,
It's true. Well, I'll never forget that metaphor. Continue.
Oh, I got a million of those. But my son Harry is what happens when a smartass has a kid. My wife and Harry and I, he was home before he went back to school. Went back to school last week. And so we're eating there, and when you get to be my age, sometimes your esophagus unwillingly will close itself and you choke to death. So I started doing this. My son says, "Dad," and I think, oh, this is going to be good. What next comes out of Harry's mouth? Is it going to be, "Are you okay? Do you need to be Heimlicked? Can I help you? Do you want some water? Should we call an ambulance? Should we call 911? So I'm thinking all these thoughts, and my son says, "Dad, stop doing that or I'll drop you."
Dave, and I can call you Dave now. Do you like Dave?
Yeah, I am Dave. I've been Dave all my life.
Okay.
And at some point, this is stupid, when you're like me and you go to California and you're going to get into showbiz, you'll say yes to pretty much everything. And my manager at the time says, Dave, he says, "I think from now on we'll call you David." And I said, "Great." But all my life I'd been called Dave and felt silly being called David. So I'm actually Dave. Thank you.
Okay, well, one is formal and one is more familiar, and I feel like we've earned that. Okay, first of all, you always gave out these Letterman jackets, pun intended, when you did your show.
Yeah.
Letterman jackets.
Yeah,
it was a very extravagant gift. And we here actually have a signature Letterman jacket.
Oh, no. But you can't give this to me.
Tough. Thank you, Angel.
Oh, wow. This is a beauty. That's nice. Oh, that's great. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much.
I have to say, this might now be the most full circle moment of my life.
Well, me too, because I thought for a second this was going to be a cheap piece of crap, but it's very, it's very nice. This is a high-quality item. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And as someone who used to be the lucky recipient of your Letterman jackets, here I am 30 years later, and I can actually put a Letterman jacket on you.
That's very kind. Thank you very much.
Now, I want to say thank you as one of the very first people that came on this show in person.
Well, congratulations. 6 years, by the way, is no small achievement in the world of television.
You really think so?
Oh, for God's sake.
I love you, Dave.
Thank you. I love you,
Drew.
so much. Thank you. Okay. Can I leave now?